All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're set to go here in just a few moments for the game here. As they're getting in place, the Comets are the away squad. They're wearing blue shorts, blue jerseys with white numerical numbers, black stripes on the side. They are the away team. The home team side is, of course, the Corinth Pirates. They are wearing white shorts and jerseys with purple and gold to show their numbers, as well as gold and purple stripes. Ready for the tip-off, and the game is underway. The kickoff is underway for the 5th annual 2018 John Jacobs Christmas Classic presented by Bojangles here in Cleveland, North Carolina. And the ball will quickly go out of bounds, and they're going to give the ball back to the Comets. Comets will bring it into play, led by number 11. That's Alexa Watkins. Watkins will hand it back off to Jada Scott. Jada Scott will now get it back to Cieza Washington, the power guard, junior pointing guard. Going to hand it back inside to 32. Delana Eves going, and there's a whistle and a foul.
Pirate personal. Charge against number 34, Gabrielle Miller. That's her first team.
First foul against Goggles, Gabby Miller, the senior for the Comets, and this is going to bring number 32 of Delana Eves to the line, the power forward sophomore at 5'10". She is the daughter of one of the great teachers of Clayton, as well as coaching Clint Eves. Misses her first free throw shot. Well, actually, she made it, actually. She's at her first point will count for the game. Makes both. So 2 points for number 32 of Delana Eves, and we're underway here. 2-0 the score. Clayton out in front. Ball goes out of bounds as Thompson and Stevens were fighting for it. Going to put it back into play will be Michaela Thompson, the senior. Thompson's going to hand it back inside to Bird. Bird trying to go for 3, or Ramsey for 3. Missed it, no good. And back in play is going to be Deanna Adams, the junior. Going to hand it back inside to Bird and 31. Bird now goes back again to number 20 of Thompson. Thompson now goes back to Deanna Adams. Back inside the paint goes number 32. No good by Ramsey onto the basket. The rebound goes back to the Comets. Eves will get it back inside to Watkins. Watkins to Washington. Back to Scott out of the paint. Makes the basket, and it's good. Jada Scott gets her first 2 points of the game, so it's 4-0 right now. 6:48 in the opening period here. The first game of the 2018 5th Annual John Jacobs Christmas Classic presented by Bojangles here on the CRN Sports Network. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. Stepnowski again. Number 20, Thompson, going to get back to side to Adams. Adams will now want to be under pressure under Washington. Under the basket is Goggles. Gabby Miller for the Corinth Pirates trying to go for 2. Missed it, and the rebound comes back to Clayton, led by number 5, Asia Todd. She is a Liberty commit. Asia Todd committed to go to Liberty next year when she graduates. The guard, Ford Sr. at 5'10", going to go inside. Back to Jada Scott, the captain, and another 2 points for Jada Scott, number 34.
Timeout on the floor, charge to the Pirates.
6-0 as it stands. 6:01 in the first period of play. Comets are out in front 6-0, and a timeout's on the court as well. We'll take one as well. This is Comets basketball in the basketball tournament on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Angles believes that boneless chicken should be full of flavor. That's why we don't serve chicken fingers, strips, or nuggets. We serve bold, craveable chicken supremes, whole breast tenders with one-of-a-kind spice you can only find at Bojangles. Bojangles Chicken Supremes are the best. How else do you think they got their name? Head to Bojangles for a Chicken Supremes combo with your choice of fixin', a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit, and a drink. Bojangles, it's bow time.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back into play, Clayton. And a whistle and a foul now. Comets number 5 of Asia Todd. That's going to be her first foul of the game. Number 5, Asia Todd, first foul. And back inside again to Thompson. Michaela Thompson now hands it back in, and that was number 31, Abby Bird going.
It's Clayton basketball.
Comets will bring the ball back into play now. 5:49 in the first period. It is 6-0. Here in the opening game of the 2018 5th Annual John Jacobs Christmas Classic on CRN. Asia Todd under pressure, gets it back inside to Watkins, back to Washington. Washington back to Liberty commit. Todd goes on her own, looking for two, and she'll make it to the basket. That's her first 2 points of the game. The guard forward senior at 5'10". Going to get it back inside, and the ball going into the announcer booth here. Michaela Thompson. And the ball will go back to the Clayton Comets. Comets will bring it back into play, 5:25. As Delana Eves hands it back into Todd. Todd to Washington. Washington will throw it back to Eves again. Under pressure is going to be Deanna Adams for Corinth Holders. And a whistle and a foul. No foul call. Ball went out of play. The Clayton will bring it back in bounds. Watkins all the way to the other side of the court. Going to hand it back to Cieza Washington. Washington powers it inside to Watkins. Watkins back to Washington again. Cieza Washington under pressure. Two of the Pirate defenders there. Led by 32 of Ramsey and the 5 of Adams. She resets now. We got 5 minutes left to go in the opening period. So 5 minutes to the opening period. Cieza Washington resets. And Adams fighting, clawing. There's a whistle and a foul.
Number 5, Deanna Adams. That's her first.
First foul on Deanna Adams, Jr. Deanna Adams, the junior for the Pirates. Her first foul. This will bring the ball back into play for the Comets, led by Delana Eves. Eves will give it back to Washington as we are 4:45 now in the opening period of play. Washington under pressure by Adams. Adams trying to take that ball away. She'll still fight for it. She'll still keep it. Great defensive work by the Pirates, but Clayton staying in the offensive and scampering away was Adams to Washington. Washington 8-0 out in front. Now she's got 2 defenders, led by Thompson and Adams. And a second foul now. Second foul on number 5 of Deanna Adams. Number 22, Abby Gallons, the freshman, coming into the game now for the Corinth Holder Pirates. Eves will bring it back into play down to Washington on this Thursday morning. 2 days after Christmas, it is the 5th Annual John Jacobs Christmas Classic, sponsored by Bojangles here at Cleveland High School.
Make them work.
Under the basket, there's a whistle and a foul.
Pirate personal, number 34, Gabrielle Miller.
Foul on Gabby again. That's her first foul in the game, or second.
Eves to the stripe, shooting 2.
Gabrielle Miller with a foul for the senior for the Pirates. This will bring up again number 32, Delana Eves, the power forward sophomore for the Comets to shoot to the line. She made her first 2 free throws. She'll miss this one. Number 13 coming into the game, Zamia Stevens is in the game now for Corinth Holder. 4:10 in the opening period. Comets are out in front, 8-0. Started this season at 7-1 on the year. Their only loss came to Garner back in November. The only losses, the 2 losses that have came for the Pirates, have been to Clayton. They beat Clayton beat the Pirates of Corinth Holder last Thursday before Christmas break. And then, of course, on November 29th, they got a big win as well. Back into play. Thompson back inside the 32 of Ramsey. Ramsey's now looking to be open. Going to take it away as Watkins. They last touch it by the Comets. It's out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Corinth Holders. Nine to nothing as it stands right now. There's a basket, a 3-point shot. And Abby Bird will get on the board with 2 points. Number 31, Abby Bird, finally putting some points on the board for the Corinth Holder Pirates, and the Pirates will bring it back up play again, led by number 20, and that's going to be Thompson. Thompson under the basket, going to be now with that Gallons there. Going to throw it back into Thompson, back inside the 13 of Stevens. Stevens gives it to Bird. Bird shoots, and she'll make 2 points. So 2 points now for Abby Bird. It's 4-9. Comets up by 5 as we go to 3:15 in the first period of play. Little delay starting the game because of some floor repair. Had to rebuff the floor because the players and coaches and the referees of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association thought the floor was slippery. So a little delay in getting things kicked off by about 15 minutes or so. But as it stands right now, Comets are out in front by 5. Going for the shot was number 20 of Thompson. No one's there. Clayton brings it back up court again, led by Washington. Washington under the basket to Eves. Eves for 2. She'll make it. That's her fifth point of the game. 5 points now for number 32 of Delana Eves. She's leading the way in points. It's 11-9 right now for the Comets, out in front by 6. Or 7 points, actually, as led by now 32. Ramsey for the Pirates, going to give it back again to Thompson under the basket, number 22 of Abby Gallons, and she'll make her first 2 points to the game, and now it's 11-6. Washington for the Comets. Player goes down of Thompson, open to Eves. Eves takes the shot for 2. No one there. Rebound by Alexa Watkins. And Watkins will get her first points of the game now. 11, now make it 13-6. The score right now with 2:02 left to go in the first period of play. Stevens under pressure. Unique Best is coming in the game. Also Mackenzie Hettinger. Subs for the Comets coming in next for the Comets. As back is again Liberty commit Asia Todd. Wide open is Washington. Under the basket of the layup, and it's good. Washington with her first points of the game, and she'll get 2 points as it's 15-6 right now. 15-6 the score. Under the basket, going to hand it back off to Bird. Bird now goes to Abby Gallons. Gallons will make a 2-point shot.
Get back. She walking.
That's 6 points now for Abby Bird, the junior for the Pirates, and it's 15-8. Back up court now, led by Ramsey. Ramsey will get it to, Thompson trying to go for 3. Butterfingers misses the basket. It's no good. Thompson fighting for it now. And now it's going to be Alexa Watkins under the basket to Eves. Eves nowhere to go with the basket. It's no good. Rebound comes back to the Pirates, and we got 1 minute left to go in the first period. So 1 minute left to go in the first period of play. Michaela Thompson. Thompson under pressure by the Comets of Washington. Going to throw it to the side again to Stevens. Zamina Stevens going to know all the way through it to Gallons. Gallons will come under the basket. Looking for Gallons. Back to Stevens. Stevens for 2. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound. And it's going to go to the Comets. Subs coming in the game includes number 24, the 4 junior at 5'6" of Unique Best, and the number 23 guard sophomore at 5'7" of Mackenzie Henninger. Jada Neal, number 33, also in the game for Corinth Holders. We're under 30 seconds left to go in the first period of play. Back up action. Liberty commit Asia Todd. They fight for the ball. And it's going to be a whistle and a foul.
Good call.
Unique Best, her first foul of the game.
Unique Best, her first, team second, out of bounds, Pirate.
First foul of the game for Unique Best. That's going to be the second team foul in the game so far for Clayton. 4 team fouls right now for the Corinth Holder Pirates. 2 fouls each on 34 Gabby Miller and number 5 of Deanna Adams.
Get back.
Back for the rebound. Clayton brings it back into play. Going to get it back inside to Henninger. Henninger goes to Watkins. Watkins in the final 12 seconds. Watkins with the ball. She sets up her players. Final 6 seconds of the game. Alexa Watkins looking to make a shot for 2. Nobody there. And they fight for it. The ball goes out of play, and Clayton's going to get it, but there's the horn also.
Comets 15 and the Pirates.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up the first period. Comets are up by 7. It is 15-8. The 2018 John Jacobs Christmas Classic, sponsored by Bojangles, continues on CRN in less than a moment.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
You're tuned in to Comets Basketball on the CRN Sports Network, the online home of the Clayton Comets.
Welcome back to CRN Sports Network. We get set now for the second period of play here in Cleveland.